We're just clearing the atmosphere, the air here. We are clearing the space of negative energy. We are focused and ready to bring positive energy and positive affirmations of good energy to the forefront here. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm tiredg0th. I am a psychic, a techie, a hacker, and your new best friend. So, we are going to start with a reading. Okay. And this is what we're doing. Okay. We have a very good and lucky decision, possibly a woman made today. I heard good fortune. This is pertaining to an inheritance of values, a contract, a decision of worthiness. Someone is managing timelines. I'm hearing interdimensional management. This is a divine contract that is coming into effect with a union for long-term stability and goals. This could be someone who's stabilizing their home life. I heard switching careers. There's a lot of love here, but it's sideways. This could have been a tainted contract at one point, everyone. Not to upset anyone, but this is giving. It started out like this, and now it's like this. What is the taint of the contract? Okay. This could have been an arrangement that wasn't described or introduced as the arrangement it was. This is giving covert alliances. Elder people were the issues here. And just as I said that, the entire screen glitched out. So, yeah. Elder people could have been at the forefront of this, I heard, stalking campaign. People livid that someone's gifts are exposing them for fraud. I heard desperate behavior. Something's being uncovered about money and a relationship that was set in place to defraud someone via marriage. There was a proposal involved in said marriage to secure a house that was stolen. There is news of this traveling very fast to someone in the authorities who has been investigating possibly a mother figure or investigating someone for upwards of 14 months. So over a year has lapsed for this person to give themselves away to the authorities. And that is exactly what we are looking at here. We are looking at someone exposing themselves to the authorities, not even realizing that that's who they just spoke with, imparted themselves to, gave of themselves to. Like these people are these people are losing ground on something that they worked very hard, I heard, to cover up. They worked very hard to cover this up. Privacy was essential to this getting off the ground. And I heard they lost anyway. They lost anyway. Everyone, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining. Invite your friends. Share this live. I want as many people in here as possible. Thanks so much. Again, news of this traveling downhill. There's a huge swing of karma coming someone else's way here. Huge. I'm hearing the pendulum swing to the left is coming full circle. And someone is getting their petition to keep a 10 of Pentacles overthrown. It has to be given back to the person who took it. Or not, it has to be given back to the person, that's what they wanted me to say. It's not going back to the person who took it, it's going back to the person they stole it from, who they took it from. I rebuke any speech that is being cast upon my insight here to sway my own words into speaking blessings into someone else's life. You're not getting my fucking blessings, bitch. Keep stalking me. Keep sending your daughter to stalk me. Thought I didn't see that earlier? You a nasty, desperate, ugly, dried up woman. God bless you. God bless you, really, because I think you need that blessing more than I do. The spiritual blessing. I'm keeping the money. So let's just get that straight. Yeah, you're nervous. Look at you staring at me right now. How could she know that? Because God wanted me to know that. That's why you haven't won. Look at you reporting me because I spoke the truth on your dumbass. Oh my gosh. Aw. Do you want to cry? Do you want to leave my live and go cry? Because that's what you deserve to do. Yeah. Okay. So let's check what these restrictions are about. Wow. Harassment and bullying. It's not bullying if you're a fraud and a thief and you're stalking me. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? To be like in your 70s stalking someone who's in their 30s because you can't catch a break because all you did is fraud your whole life? How is that my fault? How am I bullying you for appropriately judging you? I just want to know. I just want to know how. Yeah, with the sun card in reverse, you got exposed. The light shining right down, right on you. And you're crying. And now you're mad because you're watching my live. You see I'm successful. You see that you're getting exposed. There's a change to your business prospects. All your businesses are shutting down, I'm hearing. The authorities are about to arrest your ass by breaking your door in. And you're upset. You're upset. You're not even talking to your family because your family knows you do fraud. They don't want to talk to you. So you're sitting here in my live thinking that you're making me upset by saying you cashed a check that you're about to go to jail, prison for the rest of your life. You think I'm upset? This is the closest you can get to me. Writing me letters in a chat box that I'm never gonna read. Like, really, this is funny. This is so funny. Holy shit. Like, look at you. Look at you, so fucking ugly. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, that's me sending you to hell. Anyway, send another 7 people in here for that. Why don't you? Yeah, guys. So, somebody joined my chat, FYI, in case there are more of you in here that want to be turned into an example, who more than likely had something to do with some fraud that was committed against me and thought they were going to show up flexing on me, and they just got sold out completely. Blocked. Divine blocked you. Blocked for a long time. Blocked from everything. Blocked from a house. Blocked from your family. You're going away for a long time. This is over, what you just did to me. What you just did to me is your end. You've been exposed. Cashed to, what was it, 3629? Okay. Okay. So, anyway. Yeah, you did this to a woman. You did this to a very lucky woman. And at around 2 o'clock today, you might have some explaining to do. Because someone knows that you are not actually being motherly, nurturing, or responsible. And you're trying to attack someone's love life. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. My word to you is, get thee behind me, Satan, for yours are the pleasures of man and not God. And so help me if you put your hands on the pleasures that God aligned me with and said were mine, wrote were mine, and decided were mine. As I said, you're probably going to cry about this. Queen of Wands in reverse, you're doing magic. Do yourself a favor and don't light another candle. Don't speak any of your breath on my name, God forbid you do, you might actually not survive it this time. Please stop. I'm hearing that you've been warned way too many times. And the consequence is mortal in nature. So stop. A smart thing to do would be to stop doing something that you're addicted to, like attacking me. Okay? All right, cool. So, yeah, the divine has made a forceful change because you have been exposed for what you've done. For what you've done. There's a massive change coming for an Aquarius ascendant, good news, and a massive change coming to an air sign, bad news. Okay. Something was successful here. Something was successful here. And I'm still not blocked because I feel like even TikTok knows that you're playing around with someone else's happiness, freedom, and ability to create. And I feel like also you shouldn't have the right to do that to someone in public or anywhere, because this is a public forum where we protect each other as creators and create good opportunities and communities. And if you can't do that, you don't belong on my page or anyone else's page for that matter. That's just how I feel about it. That's just what I know to be the resounding truth between everyone who's a real communicator and a real creator. So, you know, it's just kind of like if you came here to abuse me and then you're upset that you got it dished right back to you, then wow, how is that my fault? Oh no, she treated me the way I treated her. Barnacles. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand you. It's just very, very stupid of you. What is this? Oh, okay. Great. So, yeah, we're seeing the victory of a woman in plain sight. The victory of a woman, 6 of Wands, who is reading an occultist. She's aware of the Hermetic Code. This could actually be me. Oh, and it's with a connection. A victory and a connection, spiritual connection. And, yeah, someone's really upset about this because it's a long-term commitment and goal. And they're the star, and someone didn't want them to feel like they're the star, but they are the star. And I said, I heard that Spirit said, sworn by death. So someone may have tried to commit like a death magic ritual against this person. An older woman, could have been an air sign, did this by proxy, I heard. And now they're very upset that it's all backfired onto them and that they're no longer invited to the public chat where they can sit and watch their whole life fall apart from someone else's dictation of their life choices. Yeah, this person that they're attacking is successful in business and they're furious. They're furious about this. Why can't I get back in? Why can't I get back in is your question. So apparently the authorities have a lot of affinity for what was just uncovered here. By who uncovered it. The number 24 could be significant. The authority figure is significant as of the 24. Within 24 hours, something could be irreparably exposed. Like, you will not be okay after this comes out, and I think it's already on its way, judging by this. I heard 2 p.m. could be significant. I heard you're not going to make it before then. You're not going to make this goal against this person. It's already been locked in, regardless of time that was disclosed to you. In fact, I would go so far as to say the Holy Spirit felt comfortable enough disclosing the time for you because it's unchangeable. Okay. All right, everyone. So, this is a divine timing. Everyone, for the record, I am taking readings. You can message me in my DMs to book me for a reading. And I will actually take you for a private reading. I do pendulum reads. I book by the hour. I book 3-card readings and 10-card readings for different rates. So just let me know what you're interested in. I'm seeing that someone is attempting their best to do witchcraft here and they're just not able to. I'm hearing it's backfiring instantly. It's like not even touching. It's not touching down. And then on top of that, there's some sort of exposure about how someone moved on to calmer waters and someone's very upset about this. They're asking why they were able to move on to calmer waters. Who has some sort of negative intention that way? Who actually in their right mind has a negative intention to not want someone to move on to calmer waters from something that the same person who has this question put them through? Is my... Yeah, they're nervous about this person moving on to calmer waters. What'd you do? Try to order a hit on them or something? You're trying to reunite with them because the hit was unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. You have no access. That's why you're upset. I heard that's not changing. Yeah. This is a success not for you, the culprit, but for the person who just exposed you. For the person you've been attacking. I hope you can live with your choice. It doesn't appear you will be able to, but we will see how you decide to handle that, because there's not much else for you to be handling here. There could be a word that comes to you that decides something quite serious for you. So I'm feeling a lot of energy interferences, so I'm just gonna ring this bell here and usher you the hell out. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, something about what you're about to go through seems like an endless task that you invited onto yourself for committing fraud. I'm hearing the word benchmark. You could work with the internet. You could have something involving the internet as a part of your life, your decisions, your income. Benchmark. Someone could be running tests on something, but usually you run a benchmark on the capacity of a server and not a person. So this is interesting. That benchmark would be the topic of discussion here. I'm also seeing that someone is solidified in their union with their soulmate, and you are very upset about this because you were trying to fake as their soulmate, as an elder person or a guide in their life. Sad to see it. Yeah, you are doing this for money. You faked a proposal. You faked a contract to marry this person for money. And I'm pretty sure that you're not in a good position as a result of that right now. Like, really and truly. Yeah, hold on a second. There we go. So you faked a proposal. You made someone feel all special, feel all gushy and warm inside, and then you went back to your buddies and said, okay, we have XYZ policy in the clear now. We can spend as much money as we want with this person's name. So I don't know, like, how stupid you are, but I'm guessing you don't have a modicum of intelligence that is applicable in any way, shape, or form in this realm, or any realm of use. So I just feel like you should know that. How many, let's see. Right. Very interesting. That's funny. So, leave it to me to troll someone. A successful troll. Anyway, so yeah, someone was incredibly deceptive, like, to this woman regarding this marriage here with the star card. This could be an Aquarius ascendant they did this to. The engagement ring, the Ace of Wands, promises of sex, matrimony, good love, all that stuff. And make sure you tap that screen so I know I'm not wasting my time talking to a bunch of people who are stalking me today. Thank you. I know you're jealous. It's okay. So a bunch of lilies here. And yeah, just presenting flowers, playing the part, pretending that they could have a soul is basically what this person did. And the child card. The child card came out as a highlight here. This is the number 13. This could have been a Scorpio that they were attacking. Someone born in Scorpio season. Thank you for liking the live, Kat. Kat, I hope you got my message, because whatever you did, it didn't work. So I just wanted to let you know so you weren't like, you know, at a loss. So yeah, this person who is a Scorpio, possibly with an Aquarius ascendant, and I know I'm not the only one who has those placements, but this particular circumstance did not go in the favor of the person who proposed a fake engagement. And this is exactly what they did. They burdened this woman, turned her into, I'm hearing, a slave, an indentured servant, faked a marriage, and then tried to use insurance money that they thought they were getting from this marriage. I would like to clarify that marriage is sanctimonious, it is sacred, and it is between people who have souls. You cannot be in a marriage and have a missing soul, because what is it then that you are handing your partner when you get married? Can I ask you that? How do you marry someone without a soul? Dearly beloved, we gather here today to unite one half of a person with something that's missing. How do you do that? It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. So this is kind of why it matters if your, you know, significant other has a faith that differs from yours, because if they use their faith to cash out on their blessings without you in divine union, it makes a difference in how that union ends up being seen in the spiritual courts, in the hierarchies, in the family of God. Okay? It's a little more than just like, hey everyone, we're just married, we traded rings. It's literally a spiritual union of souls, as a card flies out of the deck. Yeah. This person was in a 9 of Wands energy, stalking someone, acting very predatory. They were being sexually predatory as well. Like there's a long term of stalking and sexual abuse. So this could not have just been like one person doing this to this person. This was like a whole community enforcing sexually abusive attitudes towards someone while they were in their own house. They were in their own house at some point. They were trying to reverse this. I'm hearing breaking stuff in this person's property, this house that they owned, because they didn't know they owned it yet. They were trying to break it. They were causing a lot of confusion about the ownership of the house, the state of the house, who was able to take care of the house. They wanted everything broken to make it look like the state of repair was in disrepair on purpose. But this person, this could have been not an air sign. This could have been a fire sign that did this. And I heard something about taxes factoring into the damage on the house. They damaged the house so that they didn't have to pay taxes. They left the house in disrepair so that they didn't have to pay taxes on it. With this, the contract to keep a healthy establishment, or the health of the establishment, private, with the book and the institution, the tower upright. A contract to establish or keep private the establishment of certain goals here. And then beyond this was to maintain some sort of successful outcome, knowing that someone in the picture was hidden from their own success. That's sickening. This is the Aquarius who is literally destined, was given this divine contract by their elders that you're trying to interrupt here. The star card symbolizing Aquarius, star energy, being noticed, being out in the public eye, receiving their inheritance, given by their elders, is who you tried to take this away from. Oh God, I don't want to know what happens to you. I just don't. I don't want to know what's about to happen to you for that. That's like you trying to steal a house from the grandparents' hands of somebody who gave it to this person. Said, I can take that from you because you're old. I can take that from you because you're not here. I can take that from you because you're incapacitated and your granddaughter is nowhere near you. Your grandson is nowhere near you. I can take that because you have dementia. How fucking dare you? You don't want to know how long this person is going to be in prison for doing this. You don't want to know. This is going to be a long-term blessing for this person, and it's going to be a long sentence for the other person or people. I'm hearing insurance fraud, housing fraud, credit card fraud, stolen car, stolen wish, stolen... I want to say that's actually the worst one that I uttered from my own mouth, a stolen wish. Forget the material shit. You stole someone's wish from them? You made someone's grandparents cry in the 5D. Oh, God help you. God help you. God help you in this 3D and in the 5D and any realm between delivering your work to you. Oh, God help you. I might actually pray for you, despite the fact that I know what kind of person I am dealing with your kind, walking around doing fraud on another person's name and praying they die before you get caught. I know what I'm dealing with here, but you know what? I might actually pray for you because so help me God, what you are about to suffer is worse than anything that you can actually fathom. And I feel it. My insides, my guts just hollowed out with something cold. You have no idea what's coming for you. Oh. Somebody's grandparents want a word with you. Look at this. A will was meant to go to this person. And you did not deliver. And they want to know why. They want to know why. And I heard they're coming for your blood. They're coming for your kin. You know something? I feel very, very bad for you. I feel very bad for whoever did this to anyone. Because while you enforced a lot of sadness for these people, you are about to go through something that no one is going to want to help you out of. And I'm very, very upset to be the person delivering your karma to you, because that is actually what's going to happen. You are going to have a long-term nothing while this person has a long-term official success and becomes an authority figure over what happens to you. I heard don't say a word. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out. You are about to get exposed. The fact that I can hear you in real time trying to secure a position you didn't even earn is crazy. Ace of Pentacles. Whatever you stole, it's gone out of your hands. It's going to the person you stole it from. The end. That's it. Yep. And on top of that, this woman now has love. Actual love. No deceptions, no lies, just love. In that. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? News of a financial transaction, news of an earth sign getting their just desserts. King of Pentacles. News of stability. And I know that you, as the op, didn't want to hear that. I'm sorry about it, but it's just what it is. All right, everyone. If you are interested, I am booking readings. Thank you so much for your support. If you'd like to tip me, I'm accepting. I actually figured out my PayPal link now, so let me help you with this. It's over here. It doesn't let me pin it in the chat, but I will leave it as a comment, and you can you can send it over to me if you're interested. And I'm very sorry if there were any confusing things regarding finding my profile before. It took me a couple of days to work out, so I found it here. This is me, paypal.me/my last name and first name. And this is definitely me. You're going to see the same icon that I have here on TikTok that you're going to see over there. It's me eating the bowl of noodles. So you know it's me. And I just want to say before I go, thank you so much for affording me good contracts, for being decent with me, and for supporting my live. Thank you for liking my lives. Thank you for being here for me. You have no idea how grateful I am for you. You have no idea. I thank my lucky stars for every single one of you every day. Every day. And one of these days, I'm going to be rich enough to do something for each and every one of you. That's what I want to do. I've been through the upcycling for my fellow, shelter girls. I've been through all this. I've done that. I've done the donations. I've done the goodwill toward men. I want to do something bigger. I want to do something tangible and felt for people. That's my energy. So if you'd like to book me for a class, if you'd like to book me for any of the services that I provide, readings, help me get there. Because I have big plans for outreach, for reaching the right people with my messages, for getting my messages out to people who need them. It matters to me, okay? I love you all so much. I hope everything that you go through today brings you a sense of accomplishment, secures your house, makes you feel at home. And with that, this reading is done. I love you all. And in less than 7 hours, days, or months, there could be something really significant that changes for someone. I heard less than 7 days, something really significant is going to be like the greatest thing that's ever happened to you. So just stay focused, stay with me, and I'll be around. If you'd like to message me, DM me for a reading, DM me for services. I am available as early as tonight for readings, so let me know. And class is the same. And I'm going to be available all weekend. I booked out my weekend to make sure that I was available for people interested in taking classes with me and booking readings. So get me this weekend, okay? I love you all. Take care. Bye.